God damn, I had a
and
Prayers
just like
up.
that, and
Prayers
just
up.
like that, there's no longer monetized.
yeah. God damn. I had yesterday's conversation coming up today. God damn. You know when your girl asks you a question, where was you at? You can't be asking me questions faster than I can come up with lies. Come on now, goddamn it.
You got to do better than that.
You got to do better than that. I told somebody the other day, look, man, you ain't gonna be yelling at me and cussing me out now. You got to do one of the other.
Pick a side now.
Yeah, you do not got to do both.
All right.
Hey, what's up, Rev Rebel? Hey, listen to me. We got 6 days to talk about whatever we want to talk about. Technically 5, because listen, you got people, you got teams reporting to training camp, man. So it's time to get serious. Start taking this thing serious that we called content watching and blogging. You know what I'm saying?
It's going down, man.
3 contents, 3. Hey, remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that show, Dog with a Blog. We 3 content creators with blogs. So here we go.
Yeah, this is the crunch time for the content creators. It's crunch time.
Yes, sir. Hey, so let's go get this thing cranked up. Let's get this thing started. You guys already know it's your boy West Coast coming with you guys with another version of Uncut Cowboys. It is 10 a.m. in the morning here in Southern California. It is 12 p.m. out there in Texas, and if I'm not mistaken,
Alabama,
and it's 1 o'clock out there on. I was about to mess it up. On the East Coast. It's 1 o'clock on. I was about to tell y'all that Alabama's on the East Coast, and it's not. It's actually in the South.
Oh my God!
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
They is not Atlanta.
It's just Atlanta on that weird stuff.
I was about to say Atlanta is so weird. They wanted their own time codes, everything. You know what I'm saying?
They literally 2 hours away from us, but they on the East Coast time. And I always forget it when I go over there.
For no reason.
For no reason at all. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So salute. If you were able to get in, let's go. Hey, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys must do. Hey, landlord, send that thumbnail. There's 2 things you guys must do. First thing you guys must do is you must hit the share button, man. So I need everybody right now, no matter where you're watching at, I need you guys to hit that share button and to share the content, man. Share this content that HTM, that landlord for Alabama is putting out, man, and your boy West Coast. I know you guys always do a great job of sharing my content. Shout out to my boy Craig, who kind of holds me down in that aspect. As soon as I get a hat, you're gonna be the first one to get one. But salute to my boy Craig and all the people over there that be sharing my content, man. I appreciate you guys. We are going up, so I need all you guys to hit that share button. Sharing is the number one thing that helps this content. Why? Because before we were all monetized, before we had cash apps, before we had anything else, you know what we had the ability to do? To share the content. Just share the content.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So listen to me. Let's take it back to old school. Listen to me. We're gonna start. I'm gonna count down from. Actually, I'm gonna count up. I'm gonna count down or count up. What do we do? I think I'm gonna count up. All right. So we're gonna start at 1. All right. When I start at 1, that's 1 share. We're gonna get to 5, and then my real Cowboy fans, they're gonna share an extra one for what? For the Super Bowl we gonna win this year. All right. So here we go. Ready? Here we go. Actually, let me get some shout outs first, and then we'll swing back around. Hold up real quick. All right, let me get everything turned on. Everything's turned on. Shake a ding, bing, bing, bing. All right, so there we go. So let's do the countdown real quick so we can get these shares up real quick. Get everybody up in here. Let's go. 1 Super Bowl. Let's go. Hey, who was hey, if you was alive for the first Super Bowl, you probably young and old all at the same time. It's all, hey, listen, all about how you feel. It's all about how you feel, baby. It's all about how you feel.
I mean, technically, we were all alive for all 3 of them.
I said for the first Super Bowl though.
All right, yeah, we were live for all. Yeah, we were live.
40 for the Cowboys' first Super Bowl.
You talk about back in the day Super Bowl, like in the 70s.
I think I might have been in my daddy's.
Oh, you talking about in the 70s? Okay,
yeah, I wasn't there.
Okay. No, I was not there for that. Okay, yeah.
I'm the oldest person on this podcast, without saying my age. Big 80. Homie.
80.
I'm not 80, bro.
He is no older than 60.
Bro, come on, man. You know I'm conscious, but don't do that, man. Don't do that. Hey, listen to me.
We're gonna stop milling.
As soon as I turn 35, it's crazy because as soon as you turn 35, you can't drink milk, and as soon as you turn 40, you remind everybody every 15 minutes how old you are. Bro, I was at the store getting some a slushie at 3 o'clock in the morning. The dude asked me, "Hey, man, you want a cup and a straw?" I said, looked at him. I said, "Bro, listen to me, bro. 40 goddamn years old.
What they got to do with it?
Exactly. Well, listen, man, I'm 40. I'm 40 goddamn years old.
Don't be speaking to me and shit, man.
Look, man. Don't be asking me if I need no goddamn top and no goddamn strap. I'm 40 years old, man.
Hey, they remind me of that coach that went off on the reporter. You ask me, I'm a man. I'm 40.
10 years old, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to say that. I'm gonna use that shit every day.
No, you don't.
30 years old, man.
No, you don't. Hey, it's literally like like if you just don't want to do something, like, man, listen, man. Hey, man, baby, can you go down there and get my because you know your girl, she gonna ask you at 3 o'clock. Can you get my charger? Can you go get some water? At 3 o'clock, can you go get me some water? Can I go get you some water? Girl, I'm 40 years old, man.
I'm 40 years old. Don't ask me nothing like that.
What I look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm halfway off this thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for real, man. So Cowboys, for real, man. Average black man lives to 85. I don't eat as much broccoli as I say I should. I smoke a lot, so I should be good. I got 44 years at this thing. Cowboys, hook a brother up, man.
That's another kind of broccoli, I guess you'll say.
You know what I'm saying? Hook a brother up. Cowboys, hook your boy up before I get up out of here. You feel me? Come on, I tell Landry about all the good stuff we had out here. You feel me? Come on, hook a brother up. I got 44 years before I get up out of here. Come on, Cowboys, hook a boy up. Let's go. Hey, man, we had some fun. Let's get to the business at hand. Let's shout out some folks that's showing love. Let's shout out some people that's keeping these lights on real quick.
Man. Shout out.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say shout out to Ed Lockhart, part of the Wrench Gang, showing love. You know, Joe got 30 phones, so I know he's on everybody's stuff. Salute to him. C. Nicole said, "What's good, Henny and Cowboys Nation? Salute to you." JT Wolf, you know, he a wolf. He biting folks' fakes off. Hopefully, Eagles fans are the one getting toe up. My boy Rev Rebel 95 and tapped in with your boy Miss Regina Green, my boy Jeffrey, Gary Murphy. Salute to all y'all good people, man. So, hey, thank y'all for the love and support, man. Let's get it.
I don't do yours, Wes. I don't do yours. You know I'm working. I got you.
Luda. What up, Luda? Appreciate your old crazy ass Cowboy fan. C. Nicole, what's up with you, auntie? Old crazy. You more. I don't know if you old enough to be my auntie now. You know it's all about. I don't know. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you sis until I know what's really going on, because I don't think you old enough. I don't think you old enough to be my auntie. I ain't gonna do you like that now.
Because you know, Wes, because you 40 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's
my little cousin right there. That's my little cousin right there.
I'm 40 years old.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? All right, that's your cousin right there.
Yeah, that's my little cousin right there.
Okay, if you in the trap, that's the cousin with the guaranteed goat with you know what I'm saying? Because you know every trapper got that one cousin with the good job that make it all work.
Oh, she's 16. She a young girl.
Okay, well there we go. Hey, good grades. You already know what it is, man.
Good grades. Hey, Jason Jesus has sent somebody a super.
Hey, shout out to the $10. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Good grades. Football, all the stuff that you do right now before you get to college. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It is simply vehicles. You know what vehicles are? Vehicles are designed to take you wherever you want to go. That's all high school is. That's all school is. That's all it is. I tell my kids this. You are literally creating vehicles, and you want to walk outside and have a parking lot full of cars. What is that? That means having good grades. That means having possibility of scholarship at football, college, possible basketball. You just want to have as many cars as possible so you can walk out there and get in anyone you want to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's a super by Marcus Rowe. He said, "What up, Patrice? 50 is the new 40. Cowboys for life." I think it's on your page, landlord. By the way.
Okay, let me
check 50 is the new 40. So then,
y'all forgive me. I'm over here trying to create for
so
the
then
people.
40.
He did.
40 is the new 20.
Shout out to Miss Patrice Langford with the 199, and shout out to Marcus Rowe with the $5 super. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be. If 40 is if they say 40 the new 30, I don't want to be 30 again. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to do that again.
You was very nefarious, huh?
King nefarious.
Yeah, I was. Joshy says you knock. He says you are knowing I'm flexing at 3.9, right? 39. I heard that. What's up, Jolly Simmons? What's up with you, Yogi? What's up with you, Yogi? Jason Jesus, what's up with you, my boy? Appreciate you for that. For the for the super chat. Does Wes have a raffle going? I'm not still sending something just because. Listen to me. I don't have a raffle at this point, but you can always support. My next event that I'm going to is training camp literally next week. So yeah, I should be doing a raffle. I will be doing a raffle actually because we got to get to training camp, get you guys that day content. But make sure you guys hit that star button. Make sure you guys hit that raffle button, which is the Cash App button, to make sure that the content continues to grow. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead.
Keep the lights on, man.
Got to keep the lights on, man. So let me turn off this chat overlay. I'm hitting the button too many times. All right, bam. So yo, man, we got about a week before training camp starts. Training camp starts. I'm asking you guys this right now. This time next Thursday, 10/28, I will be. At this point, I should be parking. Walking up to training camp. I'm gonna be having my cameras in my hands, looking around, looking like a kid in. Oh wait, I don't know. I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I was gonna say I'm looking like a kid in a candy store. You know what I'm saying? But not no chocolate because I don't mess with chocolate. More like a kid in one of the Mexican candy stores. That's my favorite thing.
Let me shout out the Trout real quick because I got you the thumbs in the inbox too. Shout out to Jay Word, to Miss Regina Green, Donnell Lamar, Nisi, Jay Lombardi, Doza, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I've been saying it like that, Dad, Big Dad 8604, Lawrence Moore in the building, Marcus Rowe, that just did the Super Sugar Daddy Williams, Jay Lombardi, JB2. Shout out to everybody, Damian Crow, Choctaw Montana, Michael Lockhart from the Lockhart Squad, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, C. Burleson, Gabrielle, Tyrone Church, everybody sliding in over there in the trap. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy James Jesus, appreciate you. Michael Autry, appreciate you. Jay Lombardozzi, what's up, you Yogi Bryant, my boy Yogi. What's up with you, my boy? You got two very sports strong names. You know what I'm saying? Yogi, and then you got Bryant the end. That's dope. Marcia from Brazil, what's up with you? Appreciate you. Cowboy fans, huh?
I was just gonna say, let me give a shout out to S.A. Richburg for the $20 raffle entries. They got you 2 more ticket entries. So I appreciate you for your support and thank you for the love, my guy.
Yes,
Gabriel, what's up, landlord? What you guys think about Zack, the president, Martin not reporting to camp? Well, you know what? Let's talk about that. Listen to me. Zack technically has not reported it. You know what I'm saying? Because camp don't start till next week. So theoretically, this could all just be like conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. I think we talked about it for a little bit yesterday. I made a video about it yesterday also.
Yeah. Well, I got some more information on it, just in terms of what an extension would look like for the Dallas Cowboys as a whole. And, I always like throwing this out there because, we got the front office has turned us all into capologists. I think Dallas Cowboys fans know more about the cap than any other team in the damn NFL. I believe that.
Dollar Bill Jones.
Because I have become, the residential capologist of Dallas Cowboys Uncut, I have found that giving Zack Martin an extension actually saves $10.2 million against the cap in 2024. If you add that into what you expect Dak Prescott to save you, which is another 26.2, theoretically, if you extend Zack and Dak, you save about $36.4 million against the cap next year.
Darren Redmond did a 199 super on somebody's page. Appreciate it.
Let me take a look. I think it's on West. Yeah, I think it's on West page. So, hey, salute to Darren Redmond though. But yeah, man. So
D Redmond with the $2 holla.
Indeed. I love the support, man. But hey, so when it comes down to just in terms of will it hurt Dallas Cowboys? Nah, it might help them do the things that they sweat up and down that they can't do. We know that we got contracts coming up for CeeDee Lamb. We got contracts coming up for Michael Parsons. We got contracts coming up for Trayvon Diggs. If you extend your 2 captains, because Dak Prescott is one of your captains on offense along with Zack Martin, if you extend your 2 capos, then the whole family can eat.
Yeah, see that sounds like it makes too much sense. They gotta have some suspense and drama in Cowboy land for us coming into training camp. But this is a person they shouldn't be playing with. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff don't make sense no matter how you slice it. Just pay the dude. Just pay him. He's not a normal dude. This is Zack Martin we talking about. Just pay the man and let's go and move on with our life. And just like one thing West Coast said that was a good point yesterday. it's kind of good news when you think about it. Like it's really good news because he want to keep playing, not just keep being a Cowboy. That's telling us that Zack is still feeling great about continuing his career in the NFL.
And think about this. He feels that he can continue it at that level. That's why he's telling you, I want to get paid at that level.
Yeah.
So Zack
salute to Donna Mama too. She said he can get her shout out.
Hey, shout out Donna Mama. Sorry about that, Auntie. But listen to me. That lets me know that, and that's on Facebook too. Appreciate you for the stars. That lets me know that also lets me know that he feels that he can continue to play, because listen, when you're getting paid that at that level, he knows he understands the responsibility that comes with getting paid at that amount of money. Like this isn't something that Zack Martin is just trying to do and then not understand, the consequences or the repercussions, whether they be positive or negative. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't ceremonial. You know what I'm saying? So this is for real.
Like he understands what's going on. He's been one of the highest paid guards in football before and still, went out there and performed. And so this is my thing. If contracts are all about trust, because you got to think about this. You're not paying a guy based on what you think he's gonna. This is when a contract is based on 70% of what he's done, 30% of what you think he's gonna do. If that is the case, you should have no problem giving Zack Martin any amount of money that he's asking for, as long as you have the money. Why? Because if you're writing his contract 70% off of what he's done, bro, he's done a lot.
He's been great.
Zack Martin could low-key retire right now today and would probably get a gold jacket.
He's going to easily.
Hey, and he's talking about he wants to play 3 more years. Like, listen to me. Think about this, and I know y'all want to say this, but if you're able to keep Zack Martin, Tyron Smith, Tyler Smith, Tyler Baez, and Terrence Steele together, bro, you might have the same offensive line for 2 years in a row. Because think about this, Zack ain't really ever played. Like, Zack is the best guard in all of football. But listen to me, if he's ever allowed to play with the same offensive line for a year or two, he might show you that he's the best guard that's ever played football. Because guess what? When he first came in the league and they didn't have all this movement, bro, that's what they was talking like.
Yeah. The
reason why Zack's God presence has diminished is because, bro, they've been putting more mortal men behind him and around him.
Yeah, he had a Ricky Terrence Steele over there. You know what I'm saying? And
he had a nobody who knows who Terrence Steele is. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even rookie, bro. We don't even know who you are.
Yeah. We was down on him actually.
And then think about this, landlord. They did the same thing because think about this. He went from Travis Fredericks to Joe Looney to freaking Tyler Baez in 2 years, basically. Because remember, you got 3 centers in 2 years.
You got to think about when it comes to the market. I was just thinking, I just had a thought when we was discussing stuff about these tackles and stuff. Think about it. This is a market. So everybody got your feet to the fire like, bro, get your money. You think about how many text messages coming through to Zack Martin. Hey, bro, you got to get your money. Like, you messing up the market. Like, bro, you 99, you got to get your money. You got to get this amount of money or you going to mess up the whole market. If you don't get your money, you're going to mess up everybody else behind it. So sometimes I think the fan base forget that it's not just that player in particular. He is representing a whole position when you one of the top players. So I just thought about this too. Just imagine the hate mail that Tyron Smith was getting. You know what I'm saying? Because Tyron didn't go with the grain at all. They probably was like, man, what you doing, bro? Like, why you going to take that low money? You messed up for everybody. So I guarantee you, if you look at Zack's phone, he got a lot of pro guards in his inbox like, hey, bro, get your money now.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this whole Zack Martin thing is, bro, ain't nobody calling Zack Martin's greedy. Ain't nobody calling Zack Martin.
Man.
Hey,
wait a minute now.
Hold on now.
You trying to get assassinated up here?
All I'm saying is I'm pointing the finger at all y'all, bro. I love y'all. I love y'all, but see, that's why we asked for the donations at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me.
Hold on now. I ain't got nothing yet. I got one. You gonna calm down? No, I'm playing. Go ahead. I'm playing.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you. Listen. If they really love you, they gonna support. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know what, I gotta support y'all by telling the truth. You know what I'm saying?
The truth is the truth, though.
The truth is this. I posted something yesterday, and I ain't got one. He needs to take. Listen to me. Zach Martin ain't even getting. He should take a team friendly deal.
Miss Gina Green said she did.
Well, shout out to you, Miss Regina, because that's true right there. Because we hear it on the other end now a whole lot.
I'm just saying.
We just saying keep that same energy when it comes.
Keep it real with you. I love me some Zach Martinimus, but Zach Martinimus was not the best guard in football last year.
Well,
who was it then, Mr. West?
Because he was voted as the best guard.
I know, all pro.
I'm just trying to see who the best guy is. So
who you got?
Him.
I got a couple names. I got a couple names.
You better not. They better not wear green. Or we might have to. We might have to
I don't know, West.
coming up out of this place. You know, what I'm saying? We might have to shoot our way up out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Get down, West. Get down.
This is all I'm saying. Right?
What's up, kinfolk?
When your offensive line is, because you got to remember, your offensive line as a whole is ranked, right? When we were ranked 26, what was we against the pass run? We were against the pass runway last year.
Let me pull up the stats. You know I got them.
Because I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Pass, I think they said we was like 14.
14. Like what was we run rate on running?
Get it first. Get it correct though, because I'm estimating.
Y'all way too high on the pass. That was a 14.
For real?
It was the run game actually. That was low.
That must have been the overall rank.
Yeah, let me get this stuff pulled up.
Hey, in a nutshell, this is what I'm saying. Listen to me. The offensive line as a whole was not viewed. Wait, let me say this again. The offensive line, because look, it's like this, right?
Wait a minute. JoJo should have said West Coast. I'm getting my car ready. You better not say the Eagles.
He says West Coast.
You finna drive from Italy to come handle you.
Talk about how likes your boy from the Jets or something. No, I'm not. This is what I'm going to say is this. You can have the greatest offensive line of all history, like that guy in Cleveland who went to the Hall of Fame, and still have a bad offensive line.
Yeah, one player ain't going to make it all better.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter how good Zach Martin is, Zach Martin can be viewed as an average lineman if the other four guys around him are not playing at a higher level. So that's really what I'm saying. Like, we can pay Zach Martin, but if we don't have like a Terrence Steele or other guys playing at a high level, you know what you're going to have? You're going to have Joe Thomas from the Cleveland Browns. And you know what that is? A Hall of Famer that you've never heard about. Never, bro. Yeah. Most of you guys never even know who Joe Thomas is.
He don't get no love.
None, bro, but he's one of the best offensive linemen ever play.
Yeah.
But don't get any love. You want to know why? Because the guys he was surrounded around. So what I'm saying is, listen, I love Zach Martin, and I want to pay him, and I want to numerate him. But if the Cowboys are not going to surround him with equal talent, it's not going to really make no sense. It's almost like, listen to me, it's almost like an Amari Cooper situation, right? Where it's like, no, I did not want to trade Amari Cooper. No, I didn't want to get rid of Amari Cooper. No, I mean, yes, I wanted Amari Cooper on this team forever. But now I see that they weren't going to throw the ball to him. To almost make sense. It's like it was a bad decision, but I see their thought process behind it. You know what I'm saying?
It took me all this time, but I found the damn.
It's like giving your Lambo away because you don't know how to drive a stick. I mean, you can always just go learn to drive a stick, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So offensive line for 2022, they were 28 in pass block win rate.
Good grief.
14th in pressures, meaning there was 13 teams that handled pressures better. 18th in pressure percentage, meaning there was 17 teams with a better pressure percentage, and 18th in quarterback hits, meaning there were 17 offensive lines that let the quarterbacks get hit less than the Dallas Cowboys did.
So I was right on one of them. I said 14.
So 27 lines, pass block better, 13 allowed less pressure, 17 were better at pressure rate and hits. So that sounds like a bottom of the pack offensive line, right?
Yes. Now my question is this: who was viewed as the best offensive line, like all five guys in football last year?
It was either the Eagles or the Lions, depending on who you ask.
Now think about this: do the Eagles have anybody on their offensive line that they view as Zach Martin? That the whole NFL. Eagle fans, shut up, bro, because y'all say some dumb shit. Like
Lane Johnson.
Y'all be saying Hassan Reddick is goddamn Micah Parsons. Like, bro, stop it. Stop it.
Shout out to Data Yoda. I think
shout out to Data Yoda. He's showing love over here too, man. Salute to you.
Shout out to you with the $10
hey,
raffle.
And they got you a ticket entry, man. Salute to you.
Yep. Hey, listen. he might be better than Joey Bosa, but he's not on Michael Parsons level. But my question is, do Eagles fans have a Zack Martin on their offensive line?
Yeah, Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson, what position he play?
Right tackle.
Right tackle. Okay, so
He 98 on Madden. He's an all pro. He's great. I'm not gonna say anything about him. And then back in the day, you could say the Kelsey boy, but like he's getting older, but he's still one of the best centers. So they got guys they're bullish on. They got good personnel on their offensive line.
Their O-line is pretty gangster. I ain't gonna cut.
So the point we're trying to make here is this, right? If we're going to pay Zack Martin, right, and he's gonna stay on this team. And he's gonna be he's gonna be the highest paid guard in football, I would assume, right?
He should be.
These other guys that help keep his greatness great need to get paid or need to be enumerated, like a Terrence Steele. Like if you're gonna sign Zack Martin, bro, why not make sure that the guy beside him is good? Why? Because if you put trash behind greatness, guess what happens? The greatness has to now compensate for the guy beside him.
Hey, Hen, if you can look up and see what side we ran on more. We should have been running on the right side more.
I am not hating on Hassan Reddick. I'm just saying that Hassan Reddick in the last 2 years has like 28 sacks. Micah Parsons has like 34.
Hey, Philly, I know this is Madden now. This Madden we talking about, but they got DeMarcus Lawrence rated the same as Hassan Reddick. And Micah number 3.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, DeMarcus Lawrence gets more credit for his run stopping than his sacks. Video games, video game that don't really promote running the football is not gonna really give love to a run stopping defensive end. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but 90 is pretty decent for D-Lotto.
Hell yeah, it is.
That's decent though, Yeah.
Hey, considering he's not like an 11, 12 sack guy, hell yeah.
That's decent.
But I'm not hating on Reddick. What all I'm doing is putting him in proper perspective. That's all I'm doing. He says, Miss Regina says we did until Steele went down.
She talking about running to the right. Kellen, because I'm very disturbed. If he went leaning heavily to the right side, bro, when Steele was healthy, that shows he's just crazy, bro. Like you got two of the best run blocking linemen in the world. You should be leaning heavily to that right side, bro. I want to see that stat.
Let me go to PFL. They
probably got it. I think Mike. Listen, I know. I think the Cowboys purposely kind of held his stats down toward the end of the year because there's no way that Michael Parsons went 6 weeks with only 1.5 sacks. Like, I don't. And he was healthy, and he played his regular amount of sacks. I would love to ask him what happened at those last 6 weeks.
I seen him get some pressures that affected a lot of plays too, though. So yeah, I mean, sometimes you ain't gonna get home, but if you affecting the game in a big time way, making people throw interceptions and throwing errant balls and. You know what I'm saying? That's the same type of energy to me because they make interceptions and stuff.
My hope, honestly, with this whole Zack Martin thing is like I want Zack to get paid, but like I don't want it. I don't want because like what is starting. I'm not saying that I don't think Trevon Diggs is going to get paid, but it's starting to feel like the Cowboys signed freaking Gilmore so that they wouldn't have to sign Diggs. That's what it's starting to feel like to me.
I just talked about your meme on my show earlier when you said when you had the dude sitting up sad. And I was like,
let's look conversation. Let's abruptly change because Zack gonna get taken care of. I'm just curious, but what we're all the purpose of this conversation is just to say this: the offensive line, you can have the best offensive lineman in the world individually, but if you don't surround him with like talent or guys that are at least trying to be great, you're gonna have Joe Thomas. And what is that? The best offensive lineman that you've never heard on, and an offensive lineman that you've never heard of before. We don't need that. Like Zack Martin will be Zack Martin even better if Terrence Steele is there beside him. You know what I'm saying? If you Tyron Smith, like think about this. Zack Martin ain't played with the same starting offensive line probably in almost 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to talk about. But next, what was the next thing we were sliding to? Go ahead.
You trying to talk about Diggs, remember?
Diggs. Oh my God. So I will see if I can find that picture real quick and put it up real quick. Shout out to my boy Yoda. Data Yoda. Hey man, the Yoda. That's my sons. My sons love that damn Yoda. They love him. When he be on the football field, I tell him, man, go do something. Like literally, when I need my son to do a big play or something, I say, man, tap into the force, my boy. Tap into the force.
That was real trill of him donating to everybody, man.
Yeah, show love all over here, man. It's trill.
All right, go ahead, elaborate. Let me see if I can find it. I posted it on my page, but I will grab it.
You talking about the
meme,
the news?
Oh, here, Trey. Here you go. I got it. But go ahead and chop it up and screw it.
Yeah, I don't really think that's the case. I would hope not. I don't never put that past Mr. Steve, and I just said that on my show. I don't put that past him, but I was really giving him credit for trying to solidify this defense because we know cornerback 2 was a huge flaw in the defense last year. And did y'all hear what Michael Parsons said yesterday? Talking about this defense. He said get ready for one of the most dominant performances you ever seen from a Cowboys defense this year. That's what he said. He said get ready for it. So I think with that solidification of the cornerback 2, I think that's gonna help us out tremendously. That was one of the biggest flaws we had. Cornerback 2 and the interior defensive line, and I think we addressed both of them. But if they was doing this nefariously, I'm very, very concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they just brought Stephon Gilmore in here as a bargaining chip, now I'm just back to square one. I was thinking we were progressing, but now y'all up to some foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So I hope not. But like I said, I don't put that past them.
I would say how would you even swing that? Because Gilmore would need another contract after this season. So how can you barter him against a Trayvon Diggs when they're both going to be free agents coming up in the 2024 season?
Because this is don't, bro. Listen to me.
Hold on. Can I get through the train of thought?
I know. Just let me say this one thing. You also got to sprinkle on the fact that the Cowboys do what the hell they want to do. Go ahead.
I was saying it still doesn't make any realistic sense. You still have to pay somebody a contract. Like, and you can make the argument that that Gilly is older. You know what I'm saying? That he might not ask for the kind of money that Diggs would want. But at the same time, you still have to pay the man a respectable contract to stay in Dallas, right? Because he was on an extension when you signed him. So it's not like he's going to play for peanuts. Stephon Gilmore is a former Defensive Player of the Year, as a future Hall of Famer. He's not going to pay the play for whatever. He'll get what he feel like what he's earned.
With the market demand,
he'll get what he asks, and that's pretty much the same thing with Diggs. Like you got the word right out of Dez Bryant mouth. He ain't trying to bust him aside the head like that, kinfolk. He just want what he need. He just want fair money.
You know what's crazy though? Like, I know this semi off subject, but like, if we Cowboy fans, if the Cowboys came to negotiate with me, I might take a little less to stay with the Cowboy, bro. Like, for real. You might get me on that because I think Jerry used that leverage a little too much, though.
You got to remember, you are landlord from Alabama. You are not Stephon Gilmore with Stephon Gilmore's bank account.
So. Nah, I'm not. Because that money might not. That money ain't gonna move him the same.
Not adding up, man. That man made bread. Like he got Bill Belichick to pay him. Do you know how hard that is?
And you like this, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like, as good as Stephon Gilmore, but I don't know if I want to sign a 34-year-old corner next year. You know what I'm saying?
On my mama.
Just for a short time.
I signed him for another year. But dog, like, we're getting into unknown territory. Like how old is the oldest cornerback they ever played in the league? Like what, 37, 38? Terrence Newman played for like 100 years. But you don't play that long as a damn corner. He's right at the end of his career.
He was rated as a top 5 corner last year, so let's
see
I'm gonna tell you this.
He ain't gonna last no 3-4 years.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you this right here, and I'm gonna say a bombshell, and y'all can get mad at me. The cornerback ranking is all messed up right now because y'all gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna tell y'all at the end of this year, listen. I am not hating on Sauce Gardner, but he's not the best corner in football, and you're gonna see it this year.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he gonna listen.
What Danny Savage said, they talking about we ain't gonna answer Danny Savage. We ain't ducking no smoke now.
I believe there are better technical corners in the NFL, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is what I'll say about being a corner in the NFL.
What Danny stuff is? Hold on.
It just sounded like he said. I guess he said too many free agents to give Zack more money. They can do whatever they want to do, bro.
Yeah, listen. All right, listen. If it was about the cap, you can save $10.2 million by extending Zack. You can save $26.2 by extending Dak Prescott. You can save another $7 million by cutting Michael Gallup if you wanted to. So, theoretically, the Dallas Cowboys got $20 million. So you could theoretically clear about $66.5 million going into next year.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, you got to remember, money is never a reason why contracts don't get signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say it's the money. Oh, we didn't have enough. No, it's never the money. It's the agreement on the money, because every team in the NFL has the ability to want to know how to move contracts, because there's no penalty for going over the cap. Like, everybody thinks that when you go over the cap, they be like, okay, you can't play football this year. That's not true. The Rams won a Super Bowl, $42 million over the cap. Now, they were broke the next year, but so what? Nobody cares about Jesus gonna come back next year anyway. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I said, I just had this discussion too. I was saying that the contract situations really be like a team trying to protect their future. It don't really be the present like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to push so much money down the road. They be like, well, nah, I don't want to push all this money down the road. They can really do whatever they want.
Yes, they can.
It's really not even protecting the future, because think about this. Every year, the cap is going to go up by 20% anyway, that they don't equate. Like, think about this. If you were broke today and your rent is due in 3 days, but you know in 2 days you're going to get a check that is going to cover your rent, are you stressing?
No.
That
sounds like life.
No, but you guys got what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Your rent is due in 3 days, but in 2 days you're going to get a check that's going to cover the rent. Are you stressing?
No. This is just that Dollar Bill Jones mentality spilling all over us, bro. That's all it is.
Philly said Savage said that Zack was overrated. I don't believe that.
Hey, listen to me. We're not gonna.
Philly is an Eagles fan.
No, ain't not Philly. No, but listen, Danny Savage did put that you can't find no tape of Zack Martin dominating another Hall of Famer.
Listen to me. Man, listen to me. You can't find no tape.
Everybody that land
you can't find no tape of my mama and my daddy having sex either. But guess what? Now here I am.
I'm here.
You know what I'm saying? So it happened. We know it happened. And guess what? Listen, as content creators, can we please stop reading overtly dumb comments? Like, we gotta stop doing. There's too many really good comments and folks that we don't read. If it's overtly dumb, we gotta stop reading it. And
I just don't want nobody to think we ducking no smoke now.
Listen to me.
We don't do that on Uncut.
Guess what? Then pay them then. If you got a dumb comment, you want it read, pay me. I got you. Super chat it. Because guess what? We got super chats that we be missing. I be missing super chats, but then I'll get a dumb comment. Listen to me. If your comment is dumb and you want it to be read, put it in yellow and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Put it in yellow and I got you. Cash App. Philly Eagles fans, if you want me to read your comments, you want to pay from now on. I'm not tripping. You ain't supposed to be watching my content anyway. So what are we losing? What are we losing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are we losing? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Philly going forward, it's gonna cost you $1 to read your comment on live. I don't.
Philly ain't saying nothing crazy. That's my. Hold on now. He with me. Hey, I vouch for Philly. Philly sin all the time. So yeah, Philly with me. Don't even trip on Philly. Philly said what Danny said.
Listen to me. We ain't vouching for no Eagles fan, because in the dark they gonna stab you. I don't want to hear. I know that's your fault. You little couple of
knife like Lawson.
He gonna shake me, man.
Listen, when the Cowboys play the Eagles, he's gonna be wishing y'all lose.
Of course.
Exactly. So we ain't riding together. When I see you in the street, I tip my hat to you. But you already know if I see you in the dark alley, I'm beating that ass. You already know what it is.
So you ride with the op, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If you take too many pictures with the op, you the op. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. If it's time to slide on them and you just happen to be in the car and it's my only opportunity, what I gotta do?
You're getting
I gotta handle that, my boy. I'm sorry.
Guess what? If you see me slipping, you gonna try to get it to me too. Peer pressure like a mug. I really think that Eagles fan wanted to eat shit. No, but he got peer pressured into
it. Danny Savage, hold on, he's talking money to you now. He said he'll put a rack up and you can find the tape, and he said he'll let landlord hold it.
How about this, Danny? How about this? This is what I do, Danny. If you want to bet him, don't trip. I know Henny got $1,000.
He said he betting you.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Listen to me. I only do bets this way. Put the $1,000 up first. I'll put my $1,000 first. We'll send it to Henny. Henny can hold on it. That's called a fiduciary account. Whoever wins, Henny will then send the money out. If you're willing to do that, I'll pretty much take any bet. I don't make random bets with random people saying they'll do this and do that. No. If you put the money up, because when you go, you got to think, when you go to Vegas, they don't be like, oh, what's your bet? And then you bet, and then they let the results, and then you pay. No, Vegas be like, what's your bet? Give me your money. So guess like at Vegas, if you want to bet me, my Cash App is right there. Kenny's Cash App is right there. All you got to do is say, Henny, I sent you $500. Hold on to it. West Coast going to send his $5, and we're going to do this bet. I done did it before. and I didn't cash out before. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to King G with the $2 super. He said insert dumb comment right here. But
Yeah, so
somebody else
yeah.
got a super just a few minutes ago too. Dallas
That
Mac.
was probably me. Let me jump over there. It's probably me or HTM. Hey, shout out to the folks watching over on Landlord Alabama show. Y'all rocking over. I'm up here watching y'all live. I be watching other people's comments more than my own. I apologize for that, y'all.
Shout out to Coach Mob. I'm gonna check it out when I get
Dallas
done.
Mack,
Coach.
Dallas Mack, return of the Mac. He says, see, look at this. Dallas Mack wanted his comment red. You know what he did? He put it in green. That is a smart man. And you know what? It has nothing to do the fact that he's a Cowboy fan. It is a coincidence, but it has nothing to do with that, okay? I'm going to read this very smart and intelligent man's $4.99 comment. Let's go. I think they signed Gilly in case Diggs pulls a Saquon Barkley this year, period. Plan was Diggs. Worst nightmare that happened.
I hope they ain't thinking like this, man.
Listen to me,
I hope not, bro.
Dallas Mack, can I say something real quick, Dallas Mack? You the homie, and I appreciate you for that $5, but I got to tell you this. We can't be saying stuff like he pulled a Saquon Barkley, like Saquon Barkley. Are you saying it like it's a bad thing or a good thing? Because listen, these guys, what do you do when you do what you're supposed to do and they still say they not going to pay you? What do you, like, listen.
I don't know what to tell them. Because I want people to take their GM hats off because I'm a Dallas fan, bro. I'm a Cowboy fan. Sometimes it's hard to separate the needs and stuff of the team outside of the players. But I look at it like this, the best metaphor. Think about it. That was your son, bro. What is you gonna tell your son? If he done did everything, he done balled out, got 1,300 yards rushing and did all this great stuff, never got in trouble, this and that. And then now it's contract time and they don't want to pay him. What do you tell your child?
Hey, I'm going to tell you a worse situation, and this is not even a Cowboys, but it just lets you know that this is happening all over the NFL. You know who that just happened to? Josh Jacobs, bro. Josh Jacobs threatened to hold out 2 years ago. The Raiders said no. He gave them a goodwill gesture and came to play this season. Ran it up and is not about to get paid, bro.
You got a $5 super right there. I
appreciate you, Q, dog. He says 2000 Zack Martin in the playoffs dominated Aaron Donald. Hence, he moved to Connor Williams and gave Hall of Fame Donald work. Stop it. I got the tape, West. Damn. Listen to me.
You already lost that, didn't it, Danny?
Yeah. Q Dog is one of them dudes that takes this stuff way too serious. You know what I'm saying? He got to eat a book. You know what I'm talking about? So anytime he hear a little bit, he be like, "Oh, what you said you could beat me a race down the street for $2? I put $1 on it."
Yeah, but that's how it's supposed to be, man. If we gonna say stuff, you got to put some respect on it. Dallas Mack hit another.
Dallas Mack hit with another one, man.
Hey, Dallas Mack, he says, ain't saying it's a bad or good, but I'm just speaking from possibility that Jerry and Steven perspective in free agency. That's a good point. But hey, talk to me. Hey, let's talk about this real quick. Let's have an NFL conversation real quick. What is the NFL doing to certain positions when they are telling guys? Because think about this. You have quarterbacks that are getting paid $40 million because they're up next.
Just because they just happen to play quarterback.
Daniel Jones got $45 million because he was up next.
And you gonna tell Saquon
no, you
don't deserve his money.
Oh my God. Yeah,
and you gonna tell that's why I feel like Saquon is up in arms about. He's looking over his shoulder like, man, you crazy. You think I'm finna stand for this when I know I'm the best player on this team, but this dude making $40+ million a year and I can't get a regular contract? Man, you crazy. That's why he talking like this.
$5 million more than Saquon.
That's why he talking like that. It's
like I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Giants are in a weird situation where I almost feel like that Daniel Jones contract. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a great thing that Dak Prescott is also one of our better offensive players.
Yeah.
Because listen, it has to be a pill to swallow to give that type of money to an average dude.
Average as hell.
Do you not think about the camaraderie in the locker room, Wes? Think about the locker room. It's probably so tense in there, you could probably cut it.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? They looking at Daniel Jones like, this dude make $40 million. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here. And they fighting for their contracts. Everybody in that locker room know that man ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? When they walk in the room, they don't look at Daniel Jones like he's like that. They know this. This is understood. So that's a problem with the camaraderie in the room. Like it has to be distributed correctly for the chemistry and stuff in the room to go right, man. Like they looking at it like that ain't fair.
Hey, landlord, have you ever played on a team where the coach's son was on the team?
And he gets special privileges.
He good, and he wasn't good.
Yeah. He getting reps that another player supposed to be getting. And the team got to deal with it. Everybody was mad. Everybody mad. Yeah, that's what it is. When it's not distributed properly, bro, it's gonna be a problem. Real talk. And it ain't nothing they can do about it. Like the camaraderie in the locker room will take a hit, bro. It will. That was a great metaphor.
Hey, imagine you being a wide receiver, right? And not even a wide receiver. Imagine Saquon Barkley, bro. You were asking him, the best offensive player on your team, to pass block and keep up a mediocre quarterback. Like, think about that. And you want him to do it on a 1-year deal. If you're Saquon Barkley, bro, you're thinking, there's no way in hell I'm gonna do that. Like,
and then all this risk of injury he been going through.
Well, that's no. Hey, well, let me ask you. Do you think that plays anything into it? Because this is like the first year he played a full season, and I don't know how.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't believe it has anything to why it doesn't. Because listen, if you're a great player, I'm over to overlook injuries. There's just, listen to me. We all listen to me. If you're a great player, you can go slap your girlfriend 1 or 2 times, and we'll be like, you know what? I don't know. Before we,
she probably said something crazy.
Can we at least find out what she did?
What did she do to make that so mad?
Wait a minute. So mad. The views of West Coast Cowboy does not necessarily reflect the views of Landlord Sports, you know. I just want to pin that in there.
But listen, what I'm saying is, listen to, okay, better example, right? Who here on this, listen to me.
Let me say this though. Who knew that who knew that Brown was throwing women out of balconies and stuff? Nobody. You know why? He was a baller.
He was great.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, a good example, right? Both these dudes are supposed to be at work in about 7-8 minutes from now, but they both good employees. Top employees at their job. So guess what they get to do? They need to be a couple minutes late. They get to be a little bit late. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? When you're good, let's just be real. When you're good at your job, you get preferences that other people don't get.
You get privileges. And like, look, now this right here gonna tell you everything. Now, if you ain't I was just honest on my show, bro. The only reason I don't feel the Giants and Saquon is because of Daniel Jones.
Facts.
And the fact that he be injured a lot. Bro, if Saquon Barkley was 100% healthy his whole career, bro, come on now. We Cowboy fans. We got to be realistic too. Will he not be a problem, bro? Like, let's just be real.
If they had a quarterback,
Saquon would be a monster, bro. Like, he would be a monster for us. Like, just this is unbiased talk right here. This is real. Saquon is an animal, bro. He just been hurt. That's all it is. And he got Daniel Jones over there. That's the only thing that's been like a good buffer in between it. Like, that's
so let's bring him to Dallas where we have a good track record of keeping people healthy.
Man, that boy will be a monster in silver and blue, boy. Don't play with that. Don't play with that.
I tell y'all this. I think like next year, if you're looking for a running back, if things keep going the way they are, bruh, next year's running like. Think about next year.
I said, honest, bro, landlord, you just feel that way. I guarantee you it ain't just landlord feel that Saquon Barkley is a great running back. Is you crazy, sir? What's wrong with you, boy?
Definitely.
Like, y'all just be saying crazy stuff, bro. If that man was healthy, bro, Saquon would be cooking. Like, let's stop the count, bro. Is you crazy?
When Saquon is healthy, he is by far one of the more electric players in the NFL.
Man, that's easy work, bro. That man just been hurt.
He is.
Man just been hurt. He been had a bad
like there's not a lot of guys in the NFL who have the ability to hit who are home runners. And Saquon still has the ability to hit a home run. Now, is he consistent with it? No, but he will burn your ass for a 40 or 50.
Yeah.
He will.
He's just the Giants, man. Put Saquon on another team. Put Saquon on another team and he be healthy.
Hey, landlord, in games that we've beaten them, in games that we have beaten the Giants,
he got off.
Yeah. He got hurt. He got hurt one game and he still was cooking us right before it. You remember that game? Yeah. He got hurt in the middle of the game and he was cooking us.
Hey, think about this. When have we ever been able to stop the run? So come on now, like, like why are we, the Dallas Cowboys, trying to act like Saquon Barkley ain't cooked us? Daniel Jones cooked us in the run game.
Bro, it's just the Giants. Like we're not afraid of the Giants, but if Saquon was healthy, bro, I don't think it's no argument about him being a good back, bro. And of course, like I said before on my last show, he is the best player on the Giants.
And think about this: the only thing, and the first thing when you think about, listen to me. If you're a great player and the first negative thing that comes to your mind is injuries, I can still deal with you. Because guess what? What if you don't get hurt?
Because it's still a possibility.
Exactly. Like, I'm going to give you guys an example. And y'all about to get all mad when I say this. Tyron Smith will play a full season. No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. But what if he does?
If he does, you got one of the best left tackles in
football.
Does,
is Tyron Smith trash when he's healthy?
No.
Okay, is Saquon Barkley trash when he's healthy? No,
he's great. Real talk.
He's a really good running back.
The only reason we can't stand on it and say he's great is because his resume don't say so. But what you've seen glimpses of greatness from this dude. He just can't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about Saquon.
Yeah.
And think about this. One would even say, have the Giants really invested in their offensive line to even continue to make their quarterback to help these guys stay upright? Because we've invested in our offensive line, and our quarterback still missed 2 games a year.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes still missed a game. You know
it happens. It happens.
Like these are like, listen to me. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Injury, like guys just playing every game. They played every game for the last 200 years. That's just not happening anymore.
He got every record.
Iron Man.
You know, he's started every game for 9 years, bro. It's a 17-game season. They are running. That's not happening anymore. Players are gonna miss games, bro. The NFL's even creating roster allotments to accommodate for it. Players are gonna miss games, bro.
Yeah, that's normal stuff, especially like, and they talking about extending the season even further than 17 games.
Man, listen, if it gets to the point where it's 19, 20 games, I don't know what kind of product we will have.
Just forget about it. Forget about it. Hey, well, it's gonna be crazy.
Think about this, fellas. If you add one more week, because the Super Bowl is already in February.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Bowl is damn near the day before Valentine's Day, right? That's when it was last year. I think it was like February 13th or something like that, because Valentine's Day was 14th. So like that's there's only 3 weeks, 4 weeks in February. It's 28 days. You add one more week, that then pushes everything damn near to the last week in February, pushing everything down. Like, bro, we're damn near gonna get to the point where we're gonna be playing football in March.
Yeah,
especially they got to reschedule.
You know, they already voting for more games, so they want to play more games, even more than the 17. It's gonna be crazy, and that, just imagine how hard it is for people to stay healthy for 16. Now you just added an extra game, so hey man, it's gonna be crazy.
Certain positions also, like, bro, why are we expecting a running back to never get hurt? Like, that is weird to me, bro.
Chata just said a good point. He said Zeke if he didn't get fined and attacked at the knees, that man would have played 99% of his career. Zeke a freak, bro.
He still played.
Zeke is an anomaly, bro. It don't happen much. So that's one of the things that you don't see much. And Zeke a warrior, man. And he was hurt a lot of the times though, but he just played through it. But hey, he a warrior though.
Yep. All right, but hey, I'm gonna have to wrap up. I'm gonna have to get on down, my good people.
Get on down the road.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm about to get up in here too, man. I got some stuff I got to do. Got to go bust these kids' bust their butt over the head. You know what I'm saying? With some chores and some other stuff we got to go do. As a parent, I just like to find random things. Man, go clean my alternator. What?
It's 12 o'clock. What you doing laying down?
Exactly. Get up. Go get up.
Get up and do what? Just get up.
Idle hands in the devil workshop, boy. Go out there and do something.
Hey, y'all know in the summer, man, the number one thing kids better not do is sleep past parents, man, because I go kick that door up, man. It's just about a kid laying in the bed at noon that just get to my soul, man. Get to my soul.
Before we go, man, make sure everybody hit that like button, man. Make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Looks like y'all doing us a little bad on the likes, man. So make sure y'all get them likes up for you, boy.
Hey, also, real crap, let's do a recap on these super chats real quick. Shout out to my boy Jason Jesus.
Hey, shout out to Keith, man. He just sent a $10. That was Philly. Salute to you, my boy.
Shout out Darren Redmond. Appreciate you, my boy. Yoda, what's up with you? Appreciate you, my boy. Dallas Mac, appreciate you, my boy. Q Dog, appreciate you. And Dallas Mac again, appreciate you guys for hitting that star button, that Cash App button. I had a couple people. JD Webb, appreciate you for the stars over there on Facebook. And then Miss Donna Mama, appreciate you with the stars over there on Facebook. Appreciate you. And then also appreciate the love and the Cash App too. I appreciate all you guys. Supreme King, I see you, my boy.
Appreciate all the love, man. Y'all make sure y'all donate and get involved in these raffles and stuff like that. And just to support the show too, that's not a crime. We appreciate all the love and support.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, don't forget, turn the notifications on next week. Next Wednesday is going to be a great day. You're going to have Landlord Show at 9 a.m. Well, that's 9 a.m. I'm saying Cali time. 9 a.m. Cali time. Then you'll have HTM and his show at 10. Then you're going to have West Coast Cowboy live at training camp, man. Live at training camp. Listen to me. This 1 week from today, literally 1 week from today, I will be live in Oxnard, California, bringing you guys content on the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard, California, man. We are literally a week away. Let's get it.
And I'll be there in a couple of weeks, I believe. Yeah, 2 weeks for me.
2 weeks after that, the Landlord will be out there, man. So we're about to have ourselves a ridiculous time at training camp. Weather's good. Cowboys going to be out and about. They're going to have shoulder pads and helmets on, so we're going to hear some contact, man. It's just going to be a great day, man, and the weather's going to be great. I think I said that already. What's up?
Yes,
what's up, JJ to me, man? I sent Etta Lockhart, Queen
Can't
Chase.
wait to see Mozzie in some pads, man. Ooh.
That's a big man. Cozy Banks, what's up, my boy?
Mozzie's going to be back.
Yep, Abby Rose, I see you too. All right, hey, so yo, we up out of here, man. This has been our version of Cowboys Uncut. Appreciate y'all. You already know what it is. Never look down.